Good morning, guys. Oh, I lost today on the ORB. Massive loss. Didn't blow any accounts, but it's gonna be very, very tough to recover because of the drawdown on some of these accounts. I really gotta either size down once I'm up a lot or not trade as many accounts. Right now I'm trading too many accounts that I have for the ORB. Because my goal is to be at like 40 to 45 accounts and then trade 20 to 25 on the ORB and then trade the rest throughout the day. Right now I'm putting too many eggs in one basket, so when I lose, it's a massive setback. So the month is over as far as payouts go. I will not be able to recover this loss this month. It will take me 3 easy wins in a row to recover. I lost 80 ticks. So 80 ticks, 26, 27 ticks is my target. So tomorrow I'll probably go for 30 ticks. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, so by Monday, if I win, let's say next 3 days, I'll recover this loss by Monday to start July. But it's going to be very hard because obviously some of the accounts have no drawdown left that would support the size I was using. I might try to make some back. If we get a clean two-legged pullback today, maybe I'll try to catch something. If we really get a big, decent pullback and then a two-legged reversal, then I might take some accounts for a recovery trade, because with the two-legged pullback, I really could get a decent profit. Not just, 20 ticks. I could probably recover half this loss. Look how small the loss is, right? It's just the sizing is massive. Yeah. Yeah, there's drama with Brett and Patrick today. Very unfortunate the way I got triggered into that trade. Should have really... The open was kind of weird today. It was kind of like all over the place. Price action wasn't clean. I tried to stop. My stop was with slippage, obviously. My stop was at 750, so at like I got like $50 slippage. So $25 slippage is what per contract? So that's like 20 ticks slippage. Think so? No. What am I talking about? Not 20 ticks. Like 5 ticks. I got approved on my payouts, guys, from every payout. So Bullnox, I got it today. I got a payout from Elite Trader Funding. So we're good on that. So the month is pretty much over at 52,000, which is my third best month. I'm very happy with the month like that. Not a happy ending, but we had 3 losing days this month. So not as streaky as, okay, but I like this. See, this is something that, if this just keeps going lower, this could give me a trade in which I could recover a little bit. I'll probably like block. I'll probably trade like few accounts, not all my accounts. And I'll do one contract. Or we want to do 2 contracts. Yeah, it's a good month. I am not gonna dwell or cry about loss today. It's just definitely puts a damper on like having a huge month in July, right? Huge month in July is gonna be much more difficult. All right, can we get a decent sell-off here? I'll be very happy to long a 2-legged pullback. For a reversal. We've been getting some nice ones last couple of days, but we need a sell-off that's a little bit deeper than this.
Connection lost.
Oh yeah, I lost my Tradeify account, I'm sure. Yeah. My Tradeify account is gone. I got a payout from it. It's only had $600 in drawdown. I got it up to 800, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with Tradeify. I'm not sure. I want to go straight to funded or just keep it. I don't know. We have NFP on Friday, so definitely gonna have to pass some ULs. Okay, right now we are really hope it doesn't bounce here, but it's looking like it might. So we bounce here, then I don't really have a trade. Do you normally trade for max payouts? What does that mean? For like whatever's allowed in the account? Nah. I've taken many smaller payouts from Apex, for example. But other props, typically. But my 33-day streak ends, guys. I didn't make it all the way to end of June with Take Profit Trader payouts. So close. 3 more days. Yeah, it's going to be a big setback. Definitely a big setback. Got to be mindful of that. I hope it really sells off. Come on. Give it to me. I need you today. If we don't sell off, I'll probably take a 2-legged pullback, but only on one account. We're just going straight freaking up last couple of days. It's insane. Okay, do I take this? My ball knocks accounts are in great shape though. I only lost 800 on those. So those accounts I don't even care to make back any losses. Like this account is destroyed. Did you tilt today? No, that's my risk. It's what I risk every day. The sizing is sometimes I'm absolutely going crazy with sizing. I should size down after a while, but I don't and I forget. So I forgot to size down like on this account. This is way too much of a loss. But no, I didn't tilt. That's how much I lose every day. When I lose, it's an 80 tick loss. How much I lost. So to give you a perspective, I lost 3 times more than what I make in a day. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful reversal, but unfortunately no setup. So if it's going to be one of those days, it's going to be very difficult to sit here and not try to FOMO into a trade. But I really have to wait for a perfect trade. Otherwise, I am going to be forcing things. If I wait for a perfect 2-legged pullback, I can make all my losses back in one trade because there's no trailing drawdown. I could enter once I'm up like 20 to 40 ticks, break even, stop, and let it go. And sometimes you could get a 40-point move. It's 9:50 a.m. I am not gonna get into a battle between Brett Simba and Patrick Wheeland because I have bigger problems on my hand. You think I'm watching streams right now? No, of course not, right? The only thing I saw is that J Down is on Tradeify TV and Patrick didn't like it. Yeah, I'm not revenge trading. No worries. I am just waiting for a 2-legged pullback setup because I've been really, really good at it all week. If I wait for it. If I force it in the range, then no. But if we get a sell-off, for some odd reason, I can't get it on the reversal to the downside. But on the upside, I am pretty good at it. Morning, Arco. Tough morning for me. I don't know why I even got filled. It was a very chaotic price this morning. I gotta rewatch the recording because I can't remember how. Did I get slippage or did I really get the bottom tick there? Yeah, this is my ORB right here. Usually I avoid this, but I don't know what happened today. I gotta rewatch the blur now. That's why I record my trades every day, because then I could rewatch it and really see it in slow motion. Okay, 10 o'clock news? No? No news? Come on. Dump it. There we go. See, this is like a two-legged pullback to the short side, but like I just don't feel comfortable taking short trades. This stays green. Shorting here at 506. That's also a trap right there, so not a good location, really. But let's see if it would play out. Yeah, it looks like it won't be a good. Still, let's see if it keeps going lower. Yeah, so that would have been a quick win. Maybe, depending on how many ticks I would have done. But yeah, it's a two-legged pullback here to the short side. But I'm just not as comfortable taking those. I really want to see a meltdown, and then I'll be able to take a decent trade. It's going to be a game of patience today, guys. It's a lot on the line. A lot of work gone today. But the biggest problem for me is literally not growing these accounts, right? I can't seem to grow the accounts. I keep getting payouts. So the account is pretty much, back to the safety net. And then I grow it and I take it out. And it's just a cycle. So I could have 5 payouts in an account, and the account still only has $2,000 in it. That is a habit I would like to break. And I hope I could do that with the 150K accounts. Just a loss. I got like 6 ticks or slippage or so, maybe 7, but 80 tick loss. That just puts you into perspective the size I use on my opening range trade. So when you see my big P&L, don't think it's like all easy and stuff. This is the risk I take every day. This risk is what allowed me to make $52,000 in June. And I was so close to making 60,000, but next time. But I'm fairly confident that I could keep going with, 30K months for sure, which is more than enough at this point. And whatever is extra will be just a bonus. Yeah, it's bottom tick fill. It was just a very strange open. I must say it was a very strange open. The way the price was moving. It's very erratic and very like illiquid, I want to say. Pretty much all but 3 of my accounts are damaged. But depends what you call damaged. Like my Bull Knox accounts are not really damaged. That's just a small loss. The big losses are on the 150K accounts.
Connection lost.
150K accounts are destroyed, but they're recoverable. It's just gonna take time. Bull Knox is okay. Lucid is okay. I mean, I've taken loss like this already once this month. This is my second loss like this month on these accounts. My goal is to be at like 40 funded accounts, and then I could definitely trade a little bit differently, if it makes sense. Okay, if this happens to be a 2-legged pullback here, I'll take it only on one account. So we got to pull back once, pull back twice, but this is not an ideal place, so that's why I'm only taking one account with $485 in drawdown. We'll see if we get filled. Hopefully not. Hopefully this really sells off. If this sells off, especially if it sells off right to like 420s, I'm going to have a very good opportunity to make back a lot of the losses today. Because I'm going to attempt a trade on these accounts that I've been doing on the other accounts. Right? The accounts, if I win on the opening range trade, I don't touch them anymore. And I might not, but if there is an opportunity, I will try. If I could even cut 1/3 of these losses, that would be great. How many accounts do you copy trade? All the accounts that are red, just count them up. I don't know how many that is. Okay, this 2-legged pullback did not work. Did not trigger. Okay, we're making a base at the 15-minute opening low, so hopefully we could break it and really sell off. Come on. Give me a gift. I love reversals. And guys, like you could see the difference in how I feel today. I don't know if you could hear it. and feel it. But the way I feel today versus what I feel like I felt last Tuesday when I chased and I lost when basically the opening range trade, I didn't get filled on and I chased another trade and I lost. So that was my own fault. That was me trading poorly and making a mistake. It wasn't the trade didn't work. It was my trading issue, right? So in that sense, today it's okay. Today I'm prepared for it. I mean, I know exactly what I'm risking. Well, sometimes you don't realize how much you're risking when you have, 10 contracts, or 8 contracts. There we go. There we go. What happened? Nothing. Just a loss. Got bottom ticked into my trade at the open and lost. And I got some slippage on the stop out, so that's not much. Maybe like 7-6. I didn't blow any accounts. Traded Fire Blue because I only had $600 in drawdown. I didn't blow any accounts. It would take me, in the ideal world, it would take me 3 days to recover the loss, to put it into perspective. 3 days of work. So I lost 38,000 today, and I make around $12,000 a day. Yeah, I got bottom ticked. It was a weird, very weird open, strange open, the way it was moving. No clean path. It's okay. I really hope that this market just sells off. If we sell off, I'll try to take a trade and might be okay. The biggest issue is one of my take profit trader accounts only has $300 in drawdown. That's like not gonna be recoverable. But I also need the opening range trade to do this. I need it to be not 100% win rate. It would just be too bad, too easy. But I definitely could have sized down on some of the 150K accounts because I was already in decent cushion on those. Am I going to meet up next week? I did not get the invite. I filled it out, but I didn't get the invite. So if I get selected, I'll go, yes. But right now, I am not. I did not get the RSVP yet. I probably won't get it because it's like a random selection. It's a pain in the ass to get there, but if I get invited, then yes, I'll be there. Come on, keep on selling off. This is why I want to see. So I'm going to be looking for, once we get to some kind of support, once we get a decent extension from the highs, oil just spiked. Oh, there's oil news today too. So I'm just going to look for a simple pattern. Oil just spiked. So I should bring NQ. NQ's been moving inverse of oil. But yeah, I'm going to look for a double pullback and then just enter long. And so basically, this is the first pullback because it made a higher low. So if it goes up, pulls back, I'll go long right here. However, this long is going to be only like one account because it's not in the best position. Ideally, I want that to happen down here somewhere. If it happens up here, then I'm only going to take one account. Really hope it doesn't happen. Come on, reject, reject. Nice. Okay, it's still pretty weak. Did I change time frames? No. I need a sell-off. Come on. Why don't you short pullbacks? I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable shorting. I just don't feel comfortable shorting. I did just get paid $7,000 today, so I'm okay. Damn, yeah. Today's open was kind of weird. I wouldn't say tough. It was just kind of weird. but it will happen a couple times a month. I didn't blow up, but I definitely need to size down. But that's why I don't count my profits daily or anything like that. If I said to myself, well, I lost $38,000 today, I would be depressed, you know? I make $12,000 a day, so. Is this gonna go higher now? I really needed to go lower. At least 450s. Will I get it back by Friday? Probably not. Maybe if I get the next trade's got to be a winner. If the next trade's not a winner, these accounts are pretty much gone. Not all of them, but some of them. So I'm not even gonna trade all of them. I'm gonna actually lock the ones that are up decent on cushion. I'm not even gonna bother making any losses back today. Yeah, so all the top accounts that have like 2,000-3,000 left, I'm not even touching. What would you recommend as a trade copier? I use QUANTOWER, so I recommend QUANTOWER. I recommend Replicanto on NinjaTrader. TradeSyncer is not a bad option as well. All right, come on, go lower, go lower. Gustavo, the big thing right now is not trying to make it back too fast. I just need that one perfect setup though. And I know what I'm looking for. I just need the price action to give it to me. It's the same trade that got me plenty of profits throughout the last couple of months, but the location is the most important. The location's got to be like a slingshot reversal, right? That's when I get that big move, you know, 40 ticks in a couple seconds. Right now, we're not getting it. Chop, chop, chop. Not what I want to see. I'm going to order myself a bagel. Even though I'm not supposed to eat too many carbs, but I am starving. This is my third highest. My best month ever was 82,000. So $30,000 more. Crazy. My second best was 56. I really thought this was going to be my second best. Because if today would have won, I would have been able to get some more payouts for sure. But every day there's a potential for this to go completely wrong. Maybe I should use a tighter stop. How many times did it go against me and actually came back? I don't know. I'll take this breakout if it goes. But again, I'm waiting for a two-legged pullback. And the crazy thing is we haven't had one yet. Right? So I'm avoiding the long. We have not had the... Like, I'm not chasing the longs randomly, which is kind of helping me big time. And the longer we do this, the more likely the longs are going to give up. And we're going to get a nice, clean sell-off. It would be very nice to get down into the 430 to 400 level area, even lower. But if we get one of these shallow pullbacks and just continues kind of to grind, actually, well, this is pre-market, but you know, same idea. It doesn't really go much lower and then it keeps going higher. Like if that happens here where it just keeps going higher, then it's going to be hard for me. I do way better with the reversals in the overall trend. How do I do a stop loss with ORB? I use 750 on the two contracts. So whatever's... So when I use two contracts, I risk 750. So if it's more contracts, then you lose a lot more. 3 contracts is 1,200. 4 contracts is 1,600. Every contract is $400 worth of loss. Okay, I'm long in this on one account. See if we could get this 40 ticks. Not ideal location, that's why I only take one account. Yeah, so this is not good. This would, if I would have taken the full size, this would have been over already. If I would have taken the size of 8 contracts, then it would have been gone. So my location is so important. I'm not even sure why I consider this a pullback. Yeah, this is not even the right trade. I don't know what, what was I thinking? I think I counted this as a pullback, which is silly. This is the first pullback. This is the second one. So now if it breaks the highs, then it's going to go. If it goes. So now this is the second pullback, if anything. So my order should be up here. See what could go. I really hope it doesn't, to be honest. I would rather see it go down. So this is like a hedge for my emotions, right? If it wins, at least I made profit, a little bit of profit in one account. But this loses, at least I'll have a better opportunity to make back losses on all my accounts. If we just keep going lower, down to here. But if not, we'll save it for ORB tomorrow. It's teasing around, but not doing much. Now this is what I have to avoid on the accounts. I need a trade that's like in and out, you know, perfect execution. It's hard to say which way it's going to go. We're not going back to mini? Huh? Excuse me? You mean micros? I do wonder how it's gonna. No, I'm not going back to micros. Trading this price action with micros would drive me nuts. Okay, let's see how it works. If it breaks this 504 area, see if there's an influx. See? See, that was the two-legged pullback right there. That was the entry. Because this was the second pull. I don't know what I was thinking here. I literally considered this a pullback, and this is a new high, and this is a second pullback, but then they made new lows, so I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, we're gonna stop out. Screw this trade. Let's regroup and refocus. 2 ticks with 70 minis. A lot of prop firms don't like that, so we got to be careful. Unless it's a real account. Two ticks, 70 minis, that's $5 profit or $6 profit times 70. I'm sure it adds up. No, there's no discount on Bullnox right now. If you want 83% off, it's Alpine 83, the code, but I recommend waiting for 90. All right, we're just gonna be patient. The hardest part about trading is, guys, when you need to make profit, like when you need to make losses back or whatever it is, the market's not gonna give you an easy opportunity. You know, that's the hardest thing. But when you're green on the day, there's gonna be so many opportunities. And it's so easy to get caught up in the bad price action because you want to make the profits back now and you don't wait. And I'm guilty of this myself. So right now I'm very conscious of that. And that's why I'm very patient for my setup. I know what I want to see. I know where I want to see it. And I'm just going to wait. If it shows up, I'll take it. If it doesn't show up, I'm just going to... Oh, man. Guess not. Guess we're not getting the pullback that I want. I think I'm just going to end this stream, guys, and and wait for it on the couch or on the deck. I'm going to have to sit here for hours to see if we get a pullback. So if you don't want that, exit the stream, guys. Exit the stream. I am not touching this price action until we get down to here. Or be out of the game. Gustavo, no. I don't talk about it. Like, I don't teach it or anything. You could see it right here. You could see it. But I don't talk about it. The problem is the price action today is very difficult for me to gauge it. So I'm going to have a hard time recovering the losses at all today. Uh, all right, it continues higher. I'll take it one more time on this account because we got 1 and 2 here. But so slow. 40 ticks is like a massive target. That's how you know. But just to give you a perspective, it's all sizing because this win will be half of my loss. This if this would hit, that's half of my loss erased. It's just the sizing is different. but doesn't seem like it's gonna go. Arco, because I don't know how to use that. If I don't know how to use something, I'm not gonna change it the day I'm red. If today was a good scalping up, price action, maybe I would do that. But today's not a good price action for scalping because it's slow. I need volatility for scalping. I hope that was a big trap. I really hope that was a big trap. I really needed to sell off. Really needed to sell off here. Nice. Come on. Don't bounce though. I'd rather blow this account, but have an opportunity to make losses back on the other accounts. Again, that's the focus. As you could see, I suck at trading with range, right? So that's why I'm waiting patiently for it to break the range, go down, and I'll buy a reversal. Oh, you can see it right here. I got bottom ticked into it. It's kind of weird price action this morning. It's hard to say what it felt like, but it didn't feel organic. It felt like, you ever seen those wicks right before news? That's what it felt like. It was very like chaotic. And I got bottom ticked. So kind of unfortunate there, but it's all good. Kind of puts me at $52,000 in a month. As a final, I don't think I'll be able to get anything else this month. Yeah, I don't think so. TB, I use -4 to 1, 3 to 1 as well. You hit your max stop loss on ORB? Not max, but yeah, that's usually what I use as a stop loss. I even got some slippage. I risk like 750 on 2 contracts, right? That's like my guideline. Okay, this account's gone, but that's okay because I want this price to sell off. So I just blew 1 account. I lose $2,000 on that? That's crazy. See how quickly you could make $2,000 on 3 contracts if you just get it right? So if I just get it right, it'll be fine. But it's got to sell off. It's got to sell off. I am going to basically set an alert, and maybe I'll end the stream and restart the stream when the price gets down here. I don't know yet. Because if I watch this, I'm just bored and wasting time, right? Literally, there's so many things I could be doing right now for work. And I could just have my laptop open with alerts. And if the price gets there, then I could sit down, focus, and take the trade. But if we stay in this range, there's just no shot I could take a trade. A meaningful trade, at least. Manual stop loss. Stuart, no, I did not. I don't think they make any money with it either because they keep changing it. Why would you keep changing it if it was good, you know? Hopefully there will be some nice sales for 4th of July so I could get back on the horse. We do have NFP. We do have NFP on Thursday. Did I blow any accounts today? No. Well, just did one. Just one right now. This long. Not on the ORB though. Drawdown is not accurate on some prop firms. Yeah, I heard there's some drama with Patrick and Tradify because of J Dunn. He made 100 grand for June. 100 grand for June in affiliates. Our Tradify is 35% off, not 30. It is pretty wild that Tradify is bringing J Dunn because they cut the like. Brett did an interview with J Dunn and then he asked them to delete it, or it was gone at least. I don't know.
And I just kept it throughout the years. I didn't think anything of it. You know, obviously, if you know me on social media, you know I like cars. It's not my whole personality like some other people, but I do enjoy nice cars and some material things, though it's not the most important thing in my life. And anywho, going through getting some nice cars and, you know, being blessed with some nice things, it was never a thought to sell the humble Honda and to sell the Honda at the time. It was a piece of where I came from. We went through a lot together. Sound like I'm talking about a wife or, you know, a dog or something, but me and that car went through a lot together. And one day I just thought to myself, you know, humble Honda on humble kind of rhymes, and just ran with it. People on social media loved it, and still sitting out in the street to this day.
Love that.
Nice.
Got to take
So
it back.
what is the requirement for you to drive the Lambo or drive the Honda instead?
I don't know. Nope, it's 7 days to pay out now. Hold on, let me double check that it's 35. That's what I Yep, it's 35% off, guys. 35%. I'll be back. Got my bagel. Oh man, this price action is really not it, guys. This price action is not it. I don't know if it's bad for everyone. Okay, I like the sell off. Come on. Again, I am targeting somewhere in here for a trade. That would be my ideal spot. If you are saying some shady trader scammer, that means you haven't been around long. That's you waving a flag like I'm new to trading. Because if you don't know who J Down is, and then he trades, then it's like I could tell you haven't been around, which is okay. I'm just saying it's an indicator. Oh, so you know who he is. Okay, I'm back. That was a good bagel. Not ideal to get carbs in, but price is falling, which is giving me some hope. Ideally, we see a speed up of the falling. The price got to fall pretty fast. There we go. Come on. Go, go, go. Good morning, Corey. Tough day today in the office. Tough day. Gotta definitely keep the head up. Keep looking at my monthly payouts, my monthly result, and just be happy with that. Oh, man. Come on, just go lower. There we go. Come on. I like to see this. Come on, let's get down to... So the area is getting close, but the price action is still not there. I need a speed up and price action, just like a... Pew. Give me like 5 red candles in a row or something. Matty Matt, sorry to hear that. Am I Polish? Yes. One more trade. Were you up on the day? And this is evals or fundeds? Matty Matt, I don't remember. I'm just being very patient. I'm just being very patient because I want that one trade that's going to be like an entry and right into target, or at least right into profit, so I could set my stop break even to see if I could cut into these losses. Because if I could cut into these losses, like 1/3 of them, that would technically allow me to trade the same size, and then I could make my losses back in 2 days, 2-3 days. So by July, I could be back to Are we allowed to flip with Tradeify? Yes. 5 days. You could, well, now it's 2 days because it's 7-day payout window now. So you just need 5 profitable days. I bet you everyone was doing that, and that's why Tradeify changed it to 7 days. Today they changed it. The reason, in my opinion, the reason why they changed it is because everyone got to a payout in like 5-6 days or 7 days. And they were flipping the last 3 days. So it was like, it's a good change for everyone, for the prop firm, for advertising purposes and overall. And then you could get paid out 3 times in a month almost. We got 20 trading days. So sometimes we get 21 trading days in a month. Rat Trader, it's LDQ plugin. Just Google it. Really want this price action to get down here so I could take a long 2-legged pullback long, get like 40 ticks, erase like 1/3 of my losses. Wow, this price action sucks.
Connection lost.
I missed the volatility, guys. I just can't. Am I going to a Tradeify event on the 30th? I was not invited yet. If I get the invite, yes. If I don't get the invite, no. It's by invite only. You went tilted? No, I did not. I lost 80 ticks. That's what my stop loss is. I I look to make, you know, my stop loss was 75 ticks, so it's 1 to 3 risk reward, but obviously slippage, so 80 ticks. And I look to make 26 ticks, so it's 25 tick net profit to 75 tick stop loss. So it's 1 to 3 reward to risk ratio. The problem is the size I use. Once you take a big loss like that, it's hard to recover with that same size. Because I forgot to size down. Like I'm not keeping track of my account. So once I make a decent cushion, I should size down. But when things are hot, you want to keep pushing, right? So I got to 52K a month because I was pushing. You know, it's the first half of the year. I'm at $148,000 in payouts. If I have the second half of the year, which my first half of the year wasn't good. If I have the second half of the year the same way, that's a 300K year. Like, that's not that far off from last year, you know? My fees are going to be higher this year than last year, but that's because we have less 90% off sales. You know, we're doing straight to fundeds. And so on. So it's just more expensive overall. Unless I have a really, really good streak. Let's say like all of July I don't lose.
Connection lost.
When do we see the next 90% off? I have no idea. Maybe 4th of July, but depends how they feel. I hope so. Come on, let's get down here. So we have some support right there. So I could start looking for the trade. But again, it's just not... It's getting to the level I want it to be at, but it's just not getting there the way I wanted to get there. So I think there's got to be a point in time where longs are just going to give up and the price is going to just dump. You know, and this volatility might be only like 20 points, but it's going to be straight down. Maybe not 20. This is 20 points. Maybe like 40 points. That would be all the way down here, which would not be bad. It's like, I want people to just exit their longs. I want shorts to pile in. Once shorts get comfortable, then I start longing at the two-legged pullback and I get a quick target. That is the key for the trade. And since there's so much on the line on the next trade, I really want it to be that perfect one. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, everything's good. Everything is good, man. See, you guys don't understand what my risk is. You guys all want to know what my ORB is and all this stuff, but you don't understand my risk until you see it. And then when you see it, you're like, oh my God. But nice. It's treating me good. It's actually at a shop now, getting calipers done and tinted. Guys, is today the day? Hold on. Let me just make sure. I forgot. which is ironic that I lost if it's today. June 25th. Yep. June 25th, 2024 is when I picked up my car, guys. When I picked it up, I paid for it. Exactly a year. Today is 1 year anniversary to my Porsche. And I lost. Unbelievable.
Connection lost.
Why does it keep losing? I'm not even connected to NinjaTrader. Just shut up. Do I have another goal in mind? Pay off my house. And just do like renovations to the house. You know, one thing after another. Just did my grass. Now I want to do my backyard. So when I was doing my grass in the front, I kind of ruined the grass in the back because of the bobcats and stuff. So now I want to do that. And build a garage in the back, maybe. I got an idea for a garage from a friend of mine. He's got one in the backyard. Not a shed, a garage. But otherwise, as far as cars go, no goals. I mean, one day I would love to get my dad a car. But that would have to be, you know, 50K a month for the rest of the year. Maybe for Christmas I could get him a car. Because my mom needs a new car. So my mom could take my dad's car and my dad would get a Porsche Cayenne. It's like 50 grand for a nice used Cayenne. 55. So it's not bad. He doesn't need a brand new one. He doesn't drive. He's retired. Get him a 100K dividend instead. He's retired. I'm telling him to sell his stocks. He's got something with his job. I don't know what it is. It's like a fund. I'm like, just sell it. Like, what are you keeping it for? Market's at all-time highs. One-time fee for elite? I have no idea. I haven't checked. I just use the monthly. Mom should get a new car? No, she doesn't want a new car. My mom hates cars. Well, not hates, but she doesn't care for cars. She doesn't keep them clean and she's gonna get a Lexus. Okay, she's not gonna have a bad car. My mom likes things in the house. That's what she gets excited about, not cars. My mom is excited when I do projects on my house too. So my parents always do projects at their house. My sister does projects because she has a fairly big house that needs a lot of work. My brother's pretty good when it comes to, okay, do I take this? Do I take this? Do I take this on the second pullback? Can we get this lower, guys? Can we still get it lower, please? A little bit lower. I feel like the longs are just getting tired and they're gonna panic. I feel like there hasn't been any panic from the longs yet. Powell's still speaking? Jesus. Am I using ICT concepts? Yes. Today I was using ICT concepts, but every other day that I'm green, I don't. Today was my only day I use ICT concepts. Right, chat? No, I don't use ICT. No ICT. But sometimes I feel like ICT. I can't trade. Sometimes I feel like that. All right, come on, baby. Go lower. Come on, let's get a panic, please. I am so patient. I'm in good spirits. First red day, I've seen you in a minute. Yeah. The streak ends. I've had 2 losing days. This is my 3rd losing day in June. But man, it never feels good. Because I talked about this earlier. I don't grow my accounts. If I grew my accounts, like my Bullnox accounts, look, my Bullnox accounts, what are they? Look, 53. You know, like I lost, but I don't really, this is a brand new one, but I don't really care too much, you know, because like the accounts are growing. This was uncapped payout. I just got the payout today, so. But they're growing versus like Apex. They don't grow because I make the safety net and I take the money out. Then I trade again, take the money out. Like I never make enough to keep a cushion in the accounts. There's the panic. All right, that was a nice little bit of a sell-off. All right, we'll be getting ready here. Guarani, no, that's trading days. So it's 7 versus 10 trading days. So instead of getting 2 payouts a month, now you could get 3 payouts a month. Why do you never keep a cushion in the accounts? Because I don't trade big enough, right? So when the payout time comes, I'm taking the money because it's guaranteed. And I don't make enough cushion before that payout comes because I'm only making small profits a day, right? If I was able to make big profits per day, then it's different. But since I'm only making small profits per day, all right, guys, here it comes. Next pullback, I'm taking it long. Should I take one contract? All right. We're going to be in for a ride. This could be really bad or really good, guys. Come on. Come on. I don't set my break even stop yet. I'm only up like 5 points. Come on. Come on. I gotta break even now, guys. I gotta break even, unfortunately. I'm gonna take that. Fuck. Not quick enough. Oh, damn it. That was a lot of size on the table. Made back 19 ticks. I didn't trade all the accounts, but I traded some. I have no idea what that... This is going to continue, though. Watch. It's going to explode. I really wanted it to hit my target. If it would have hit my target, I would have made back half my loss, guys. Half my loss would have been erased right there. But I locked... So the reason why I didn't make back a lot of profit overall is because I locked a lot of the accounts. So the accounts that are down only like 800 bucks, I'm not worried about making that profit back today. This was more about the accounts that were down a lot. Tried to take profit trader? Huh? Come on, Arco. What you smoking, bro? You okay, Arco? What's going on? I might close the gap. Is there a gap? I didn't know there was a gap. Arco, you know, I'm on the 33-day payout streak with Take Profit Trader, right? Did you not know that? Because you said to try Take Profit Trader. I don't trade Apex anymore. I was only able to get 5 payouts from them before they denied me 2 cycles. Elite Trader, did you break any rules? What was the denial reason? I could kind of walk you through. Apex is only good because of the big payouts. But they have strict rules, and you have to play by the rules, otherwise there's just no way. How do you control so many accounts? What do you mean? Copy trading? Okay, come on, please sell off. We could enter this again even better at a better level. Come on, make new lows, please. Down to 420s, 400s, or even lower. Previous day's close is at 22,407. Just make 1K. Really? Where is that? What is that? Where is that? Did they email that? Because I did that last time. Oh shit. We got an hour. We got an hour, guys. You make $1,000 on Elite Trader funding and you get funded. Any account. All right, where is the announcements? Promotions. Oh, it's only one eval though. All right. Oh, but they don't have a sale, do they? That's how they get you. But you could pass 150K eval with Elite Trader funding right now and make $1,000 on it. That's it. That's all you need. But they don't have a sale probably. Oh, it's $40 resets? Oh, God. All right, guys, we're sending this. We're doing this. Got an hour. Create a dashboard. These stats. How do I reset evals though? Okay, it's $40 resets. It's not bad at all. Basically I'm gonna get 250K evals and just hedge them. Make $1,000 on one, lose 1,000 on the other. And I pass. Genius. I'm a genius. I'm sure no one ever thought about that. Elite Trader Funding has some freaking awesome promos lately. That's how I got funded with the first one. They had $3,000 profit target. All right, so I got 2 accounts. What happened with ETF? I just got paid, so I am sending my money that I got paid with them to make more money. They have some crazy rules though. You gotta kind of jump around. Also, Bolnox has a crazy rule now, guys. It's not, I told them they have to kind of specify, which they haven't. But on Bolnox, the days of getting a funded account, running it up in the first 2 days just to get to like 50-60% consistency, and then having smaller days just to get under 40% consistency is not gonna fly. So even, you know, if you have a $5,000 day, a $200 day is not gonna count anymore. It's gonna be a flip day. It's gonna count for profit, but it's gonna be a flip day. So when you trade with Bolnox, make sure all your days are pretty much the same. Okay, $400, $500, $600, $700, that's okay. But you can't have a $5,000 day and then $200 day. Those days are over. Kind of shame that I didn't get that full target there. How much? Needed like 8 more ticks. Yeah, I told them they have to add that. For me, I don't really care because for me, I trade the same way every day. So for me, it's like, it doesn't affect me. But other people who trade differently, it's going to affect them. So they got to put that into. Yeah, because they all have massive days, Charles. They all have massive days. One guy had $7,000 day. So $1,000 day was a flip. Another guy had like a 30, I forget, 3,000 something, maybe even $4,000 day. So then $300 days were counting as flips. And that's where I kind of realized that you just can't have a big day anymore. Can't have a big day anymore if you're not going to continue having big days, which is fair, but they got to write that in writing, you know, in the rules. Got to put that in the rules. Can you withdraw in the buffer with Phidias? Yes. What if you made lots of trades that earn 200 bucks? No. If your average day is $200, then no, that's not a flip. It's only a flip if you have a massive day. It's got to be proportional, okay? So you can't make a... Basically, let's say you're trying to get a full payout, right? So you're trying to get $5,000, roughly, to make the math easy. You can't make $3,000 in 2 days and then make $2,000 over the next 8 days. Although that would probably work. I think it's when you make much more than that. I think that would probably work. Because that's going to be only $1,500 a day, so it's not going to be that big. I think they have an issue with big days. Like when you use like 7 contracts, right? You use 7 contracts and then you use 1 contract. I guess I'm not going to get this sell off. Oh, fuck. Come on, please. Give me a clear 2-legged pullback. I made back, what, $200 I made back on that trade. So $100 per contract. So wherever I took. Only 35K to get to break even. Yeah. It's 3 days of work. 3 days of work. It's not really that bad. I made 25,000 last 2 days. So I'm down. I am down 10,000 on the week. The challenge is the drawdown. The drawdown is much less now. Like Lucid has daily loss limits, so I hit that. But I have my stop loss set exactly at max daily loss. So like it would be the same. It would be the same results. But that's why I'm so like hesitant on getting Tradeify straight to funded accounts, because it's so expensive. Once you have a losing day like today, it makes it more difficult. The worst part is like my top step eval probably hit max loss. I was so close to passing a top step eval. Oh man, this looks good. This looks good for maybe a breakout, but that's not. I'm going to hope for a false breakout, and then again, I'd rather not trade than take a subpar entry. Let me just get this trade on Elite going. So I'm basically gonna just So those are gonna be my 2 evals on Take Profit for the promo. I got an hour to get into those trades. At a 40 tick stop loss, 40 tick target. One of them will win. So for $80, I'm gonna get a funded account with Elite Trader Funding. I'll take that. I don't do straight to funded elite accounts. How much can you make a bagel from at home? Oh, man. I don't know. Well, you can't make a bagel at home because you'll never be able to bake it the way they do it. So I don't know. I don't know how much a plain bagel costs. But if you get a plain bagel and they get your own cream cheese, I'm sure you could save some money. But you can't store it at your house because it's going to go bad. It's going to go stale, right? So there's the breakout. There's the breakout. Ugh. Come on, market. I just want you to falsely, take on the longs and then dump it. There's no volume, so we need to generate volume. Everyone go long. Everyone just go full port. And I think then we might get a pullback. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're doing a fantastic job, guys. Awesome. You know how good I would feel if I got one 40 tick win today? If I get a 40 tick win, it would make my day where I would feel like no real damage done today. Just a normal loss. End of the week, I'll be back to green, and then, or even Monday, and then starting July, right back on the roll. But the problem is I gotta grow my accounts. I gotta keep growing my accounts to 40 accounts. We need to get to 40 accounts. All right. False breakout. My entry is at 443 on my Elite Trader Funding accounts. Evals. Should get filled soon. Okay, I'm in. Am I in? Nope, partial fill. On the long one, it's a partial fill, of course. Of course. Unbelievable, guys. There we go. Now we got it. I'll make $1,000 and then I'll get 150K funded from Elite Trader Funding. Elite Trader Funding evals are incorrect, and they show up on PA, but that's actually eval. Am I long or short? I'm both. Do I have a discount code for ETF? No. I am not affiliated with them. They don't have a discount right now, though. I don't think so. The promo that they have now is on reset. So if you didn't buy any evals recently with them, then today is probably not the time. Come on. Come on. There we go. So I made $1,000 on one eval, and I lost 1,000 on the other. It's not a big deal because got plenty of drawdown. It's 150K eval, right? So got plenty of cushion. But now I passed this eval. How amazing. I got 2 straight to funded from ETF when I complained about mischief by support. What does that mean? What did they do? Don't they hate that you hedge like that on accounts? On fundeds? Yes. But on evals? No. But yeah, I'm going to be considering growing my account significantly before I take the next payout. It's a risky business. But if I could make 10 grand per account, and then I could have so much cushion and not worry about one bad day. I used 150Ks. Uncopy. Come on, let's get. Can you hedge Take Profit Trader and Apex evals? Well, Take Profit Trader you can, but that's useless because it's they have consistency rules. And Apex, yes, you can, but Apex is a trailing drawdown, so hedging is not that easy. If you hedge in this price action, you're gonna fail both. The reason why this hedge worked is because I got end of day drawdown. So it's $4,500 worth of drawdown on Elite Trader funding. And I got to only make $1,000 to pass. I only risk $1,000 on the other account. So that other account, I could still make the loss back and be green and still pass both. But I got to email them now, right? I think I got to send them an email that I passed. That's how it worked last time. Okay. How do we submit? Submit proof. Okay. There we go. All right. Submitted that, so it's not bad. They're gonna have more beast promos. So beast promo is basically like you don't have to make a lot of profit to pass. So I made $1,000 to pass 150K eval. I almost wish I did like bigger ones, but I don't have any. You can only pass one though. What's the biggest? 150K is the biggest. Never mind. I guess I have one step. I have 300K. But I use end of day drawdown. All right. Can we get this to sell off? Please, please, please. Julian, make sure you log into Rhythmic Trader Pro first to sign the documents. If it's your first ever account. It's their promo they're running till 1 p.m. So you have about 50 minutes left to do that. Last time they did it was $3,000. But last time was 3 evals you could do. Today is only 1 eval. And you could just make $1,000 on any eval. And then you submit a form. Then you submit a form that has like, you know, the account information and whatnot. You submit this, and then by tomorrow you're gonna have an account. It's an awesome promo. I did Elite Trader Funding. I already had an eval that was blown, so I was able to reset it for $40. Which I didn't know they had $40 resets. So that's gonna make me. You don't need a promo code. You just I don't know if you have any Elite Trader Funding accounts. The promo is you make $1,000 on any account. I mean, here. Achieve $1,000 in realized profit on any evaluation by 1 p.m. Eastern time, and you'll be marked as passed. Limit is 1 evaluation per user. That's what you could pass. And that's it. It's actually amazing. You buy 2 evals, you're guaranteed to pass one. But they don't have a good promo right now, unless you have some accounts. If you're not trading with them right now, then I don't know how much it costs. Elite Trader Funding. It's with Elite Trader Funding, and I just got a payout from them yesterday. Well, I got approved. I didn't get the money yet. Yeah, this is a second pullback, but I don't know if I want to take it. Actually, that's the first one still. I'll be right back, guys. Gonna get some more water. Rip. What happened? Why we ripping? Market's ripping down. Let's go. Come on. It's only 12:20. I think still got time. Okay, I like this. I like this. But yeah, price action is very, very slow this week. It's what makes it all so much more difficult. Monday was good. Yeah, one day was good. One of those days was good. Maybe it was Monday. Yeah, Monday was good because I caught the bottom twice. I'm going to definitely look for the longs now because we're at the bottom here. Could definitely bounce. Again, 40 ticks is not even that much. Like this move right here is 71 ticks. But if you notice, every time we pull back, we just keep making new lows, right? There's never two pullbacks in a row. It's only one pullback. Like this makes a new low. So this is the first pullback, if you want to call it. And this is the second pullback. So it never makes it past the second pullback. So now we're restarting the concept. So it's got to make two pullbacks and a new high. So right now we're doing the first, my mouse just froze. So right now I'm hoping to get a red candle, a new high, pullback, and then I'll go long here and then hopefully get my 40 ticks or so, which would be amazing. All right, so there's the first pullback. Okay. First pullback is done. I don't know of any coupon codes for ETF. It's 50% off. That's like there's, you know, normal, kind of like Apex. June 20th is when their sale ended. Do I think if Apex will do a 90% off for July 4th? I don't know. No idea. I would hope so. I'll try to get as many 150K accounts as possible, especially if they do it for NFP. So there's NFP on Friday. That would be, I mean, on Thursday. That would be great. This candle is red. I am going to go long. Again, not the most ideal, but if this cracks this low, then it could be a trap. I really hope that it just keeps selling off. I really want to, like, after here was so much easier because after here was a big sell-off. Here it's like a grind. I hope I'm not banned. Well, I hope not. I'm banned. From where? Oh, from Apex. You can't revenge your own feelings on other people, though. That's not a good karma. Only because you can't benefit from it. You shouldn't wish bad on other people. Arco, you're short. Kelly. Wow, I almost called you Kelly. Corey's got a good joke for you. Is there any discounts on ETF? 50% off. Not ideal. The discount on ETF right now is on eval resets. The resets are $40, so it's worth it. But if you don't have any current accounts that could be reset, it's probably not worth it. Although, you know, making $1,000 is nice. $1,000 and you pass an eval. All right, perfect. That's going to be invalid now. If this does break, I might take it on one account. Right now, I want this to keep going lower. Come on. It's only 12:30. We got time. It's 1K on any eval and you pass. Yes. Any eval. I did 150K. That's what I had. I kind of wish I did 300K, but those are expensive. $150K gives me a good sweet spot. We got a discount on the like button, guys. Come on. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications if you want to see me use ICT concepts more often. I can't trade concepts. Don't forget the activation fees with DTF, of course. I mean, that's a no-brainer. It's $85 though, or $80 for a month. For a month, I'll take that. Do I take this if it goes? The two-legged pullback into a small trap. I'll take a shot. Only one account because I don't trust it as much. Is it better to have 350Ks than 150K? Well, depends how you look at it. Of course, it would be better, but why not have 350Ks? What happened to my accounts? Nothing, just took a loss. That's how much I risk on my opening range trade. I could have gone out for a small loss. Like, I knew it was going to be a shit show once I was down half of this, but okay. Come on, go lower. Damn, this price action is slow. But there's always a chance that we're going to get that big sell-off. Because the longs have to keep trying to buy this, and they're probably just getting exhausted. And once I get that flush down, then hopefully I'll be able to get a reversal for 40 ticks and make half my losses back, and then I'm good. It's just not an ideal market for trying to make anything back, you know. It's so strange when like you need the market to move, it just won't. It reminds me of small cap trading. So when I used to trade small caps, it was like individual stocks. And then some days would be really crazy where there would be a lot of stocks moving throughout the whole day. Like there will be things popping up on the scanner. And then some days there's not much. And the days that you're green on the day, it would seem like there will be a new stock that you could trade throughout the whole day, but you're just like, nah, I'm good with my profit for today, so I'm not going to trade them. But then if you have a red day and you're trying to make another trade or two, nothing shows up. That's what I'm dealing with today. Literally, I can't get a two-legged pullback. Now, I did get a two-legged pullback to the short side, but I just don't trade them as well. So I don't trade them at all. Right now, the market's bullish overall. Carmino, it happens. I did that with Tradeify last week. Moving average to be visible. Not sure what you mean by that.
Extremely bullish. Most of the stocks are
There's no pullback. Oh my God. I counter trend traded. Well, if you got caught in the move down, you traded with the trend. Like, if you got caught in this move down, technically you traded with the trend. But wait a minute. Does this say? Why does this feel so weird? I guess from the open it's been going down, but I think it's time for a reversal now. I keep thinking the open is here, but the open was right here. Nice job, Cody. Good luck. Yeah, Carmino, it happens. Losses never feel good. No matter what, like I am up $52,000 on the month, guys. And I can't stop thinking about last week and this week. What if What if I didn't chase last week? What if today wasn't a big loss? How much money could I have made? 60,000, 70,000? Losing never feels good, guys. Losing never feels good. No matter where you are, like you might think, oh my God, I'm up $20,000. Like if I only could make 30,000, I would never be upset no matter what happened, right? Just that extra, double your month or whatever. Let's say your average month is 5,000. And then you're just saying, if I just get to $10,000 in the month, that's my goal. I don't care if I lose after that. That's what you say now. But when you get there, it definitely feels just as bad. It takes time to kind of get used to it. I'm okay with today's loss. Yeah, trying to get it back the same day is not like today. I'm just trying to find my perfect trade, which is what I've been taking. But I've been taking it on different accounts. Today I'm just trying to take them on these accounts, and I'm not getting the entry I'm looking for because it's too slow. But if we get it, I'll take it. But I'm not forcing it. Here we go. Look how weird the open was. See how weird, like...
Submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, I got freaking bottom ticked.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
But see, like right here, I knew. Right here, I kind of knew it was going to be bad. So I could have closed it for like 437. You know?
Order submitted.
But see,
Order canceled.
I placed it at negative 750. I got negative 798. So, lovely slippage. Did I blow any accounts today? Yeah, I blew one. We no longer support Tradeify. I mean, that's your personal choice. I mean, I don't get into drama, so. Yeah, Patrick just made a video about that. I'll watch it later. Drama, drama, drama. The Jay Dunn thing is pretty much... There we go. I'm so much on a... I am up 40% on NVIDIA, guys. Why didn't I buy so much more? I wanted to like see it go lower. But yeah, literally, I'm up 43% on NVIDIA. I have 72 shares at a cost of $107. It's at $152. Wow. Only $10,000 of NVIDIA. What am I thinking? So mad. Fuck. Why did I only buy that much? Patrick makes money trading now too. It's just when you're making millions in affiliates, making, 500K to $1 million in trading is not that much. Patrick's about to withdraw, I think, 300K from one account on Apex. Man, I thought this was going to be the start of the sell-off, but I guess not. I guess not. Why is it such a grind? What is wrong with today's price action? I'm gonna wire some money into Robinhood because I gotta buy more stocks. I always think like, oh, I want to wait for a pullback. Hey, pullback ain't coming. You can't time the market. Oh, I got $5,400 from Apex today. Nice. All right. Hold on. Let me focus here because we got the first pullback. Now we might get a second one. Bunch of prop firms. I think 5 prop firms combined. Apex, Take Profit Trader, Bull Knox, Tradeify. Elite Trader Funding. What is that, 5? I'll show you the breakdown. No, fortunately, just haven't been able to pass evals with Top Step. I was close. Until I hit the loss. Oh wow, they already put the money in. They already put the money into my I'm buying more Nvidia. There you go, about $5,000 worth of Nvidia. How's Apple doing? Apple's still down on the year, so might as well. And there you go. Just bought a bunch of. Okay, let's see. I should be focused here on trading. God, this is gonna be stressful. Tesla, I'm up like 20%. Okay, let's see. Are we doomed? Yep, we're doomed. Fuck. Gotta take a stop, unfortunately. It's too damn slow in this market, guys. No follow through on anything. So frustrating that there's no follow through the day I needed the most. Fucking trash price action, I swear to God. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to get frustrated now. Nope, taking it again. That's unbelievable. This might be this might be the pullback. Why did it come back enough to stop me out, though? I don't understand. If it's going to continue, I'm going to be really pissed. The day I need price action to move, it's the day that is the slowest. Holy fuck. This is so tough to trade. Or did I? What kind of slippage is that? Holy fuck, man. My order was right here. That's 3 points of slippage. Oh, fuck these accounts. It's over, guys. I'm gonna have to restart rebuilding everything over again because this price action is just horrible. How did I get 3 points of slippage? Go. Of course not. Of course it's gonna just chop around till it stops me out and then go. Until I'm done. This is the final trade of today, guys. Let it be. Whatever happens, happens. I am over this fucking price action. There goes all the accounts. Price action is just horrible. I'm not even gonna blame it's just horrible. Well, my weekend starts early. Unbelievable. Like, what? You can't even make this shit up, guys. The setup that has been trusted for that's been working so well for so long since May, and all of a sudden, the day I need it the most is the day it's not gonna even come close to winning. It's because it needs a massive sell-off. It hasn't had a massive sell-off. It's been a grind. And I know it. I know it. I've been saying it the whole entire day. I'm like, I need a big move down in order for it to work. This is a grind down. In order for the market to reverse, it needs to have a flush. It hasn't had a flush. The longs have not panicked. It's just been a slow grind down. It's going to stop me out right here, and then it's going to go. Probably. That's how it's going to end. ATR is way too low. My trading is way too bad. And I'm going to have to start all over again, guys. All these accounts are gone. We'll just do a calculation how many accounts are left. And I don't know. Now I got to wait for a sale. Probably going to just go... I don't know what I want to do. Tradeify. Apex is going to be on pause. Apex, I'm going to have to wait for renewals. I have a bunch of Apex evals, I'm sure, but yeah, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Apex evals, but there it goes, guys. Now it's gonna have fucking guaranteed. Now it's gonna have the move. It's always like that. Fucking always like that. Oh well. I'm not losing all my accounts. I'm just losing a bunch. Whatever, it's over. It's over with. I guess the lesson is to just walk away when the opening range trade doesn't work. But no, like any other fucking day, this would have been an easy. How many days did I get like a trade in the afternoon? Perfect two-legged pullback. It works like a charm. I am ready to scale up, accounts, but it's just opening range trade has been working, so I haven't been able to scale up because I don't have enough accounts. But like to get this, that's insane. But I know why it happens. It's because there's no volume. No one is panicking. This is just a straight grind down. There's no sell-off. We could go back to, I think it was Monday. Yeah, look at this. We're in this kind of sell-off. We need this type where it just, look how the panic just starts to set in. That's when the two-legged pullback starts to work. Look, two-legged pullback right here after a double bottom. I have just no words for it. All right, end these accounts, please. SRES, I already done that. I'll say this. I've never seen the market this bad for such a long time in 2 years of trading. I don't know if I'm 100% accurate with that statement, but I'm going to say it. I've never seen the market this slow for this long in NQ throughout the whole entire day. Yes, there's been stages, there's been days that's slow, but to have weeks of slowness is just unheard of. This is why we love to trade NQ. It's volatile, it's fun. There's always opportunity when you just focus. And this is like trading overnight session. This is why I don't even bother looking at the overnight session. This is why I don't bother looking on the Sunday open, because this is the price action that you get. It's just freaking horrible. Oh well. Worst ending to the best month of the year. Oh my God. I just want to rip my hair out, and I wasn't frustrated till now. I was 6 ticks away from being done on the day, and of course didn't work right here. This would have filled me for 6 ticks. Walked. We're walking away, make half the losses back, but no. Day trading journey, no. I don't think that's the secret. Secret is just not to lose on the opening range trade. All right, guys, I'm going to end it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Quick stream tomorrow just to recap how the opening range trade went, and I'm going to be calling it a day. So tomorrow's going to be a recap stream. It's not going to be a trading stream. And then I just got to wait till NFP. Once NFP comes, then we got to YOLO evals and just go for it. Otherwise, July is going to be a very slow month. All right, guys. As far as accounts go, we could just go by equity so I could see which one is blown. Okay, that's going to be blown. Blown, 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 blown. Not blown. So I just went by total P&L. How the fuck? Okay. Blown, 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 blown. Blown, blown, blown. Blown. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 accounts left, plus it passed ETFs, that's going to be 12. And I'm going to reset my Take Profit Trader accounts. So I'm going to be back at Take Profit. I have to. Take Profit is the moneymaker, right? So definitely got to reset those accounts. $440 for a reset sucks, but it's the only way for me to get back on the payout stage, right? So 11 accounts left out of 30. So 20 accounts blown today. Worst day ever. Every time I blow up lately, it's been obviously worse and worse. Last time I blew up was 30 grand. Today I blew up 52 grand, 58 grand, 60 grand by the time I'm done. Every day it's going to be bigger and bigger because we scale up the wins and we scale up the losses. That's how it works. All right, guys. Maybe this is going to save me. I don't know. Just check my Twitter at the end of the day. This is my Twitter. You could check me up there, and I will see you all. I'm not touching this. If this goes up, and I check it and I'm up, if I'm green on the day, I'll close it. If not, it's blown. No, I didn't say fuck risk management today. I tried 3 times. If I didn't care for risk management, I would have blown all my accounts, but I saved 11 accounts. What is the big news day for evals? NFP July 2nd, I think, or July 3rd, Thursday. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very short stream. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm just doing a recap video tomorrow of my emotions and my trading and my month. No trading tomorrow. Just my opening range trade. All right, guys. Be good. Be safe. I'm not going to freaking worry about this. I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to be fine in an hour. If I sit here, I'm going to dwell on it. It's going to make things worse than they actually are. $52,000. That's 3 months worth of payout to 1 month. That's how I'm going to look at it. If July is only $20,000 a month, that's going to be great. Okay? I'm going to have to spend $5,000 on all the new accounts, which sucks. I was hoping not to spend more money, but now I'm going to have to spend $5,000 to get all these accounts back and then slowly grind up. Let's go touch some grass. Hopefully this goes. Maybe I'll save these accounts, you know, maybe. All right, guys. Later.